guys, it's Jay. Welcome back to the channel. Oh my goodness, guys. Oh my goodness. Barbie. Honestly, to say I'm surprised would be disingenuous. I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised at all. I'm actually impressed. I am sincerely impressed. It's been a while. It's been a while since we've had a sellout at MattelCreations.com in the record time frame, because usually if there is a sellout, it's usually in a day or two, sometimes even a week. But man, you know what, I've said this. I've said this a lot. I have said this a lot. I've always maintained that if Mattel was to just get rid of every single property that they have, seriously, if they were to get rid of every single property they have, except for Hot Wheels and Barbie, they'd be fine. They would be absolutely fine. They wouldn't be the billion-dollar company that they are today. They wouldn't be the billion-dollar company that they are today, but they would do just fine. I mean, seriously, those two properties literally can stand on their own. There's no doubt in my mind that those two properties are just juggernauts in the toy industry. Today, what happened today is proof positive of that. It was just absolutely mind blowing. If you guys haven't already heard, the Princess of Power has sold out as a Barbie signature exclusive on MattelCreations.com. Oh my god! But not only did she sell out, she sold out in record fashion. I mean, it was just impressive. Again, it doesn't even describe how this went down. I mean, this was just absolutely in freaking incredible, man. I am not even going to candy coat this. I was not able to get She-Ra today. And today, even though I knew and I reported on it and I talked about She-Ra being available today, I just did not have the time. I did not have the time. I did not have the capacity to actually get this done. I was on the road much of the day. So yeah, it came and it went. And you know what? It's not like I didn't have advance warning. I had a ton of warning. A lot of people were actually telling me that this is something that I need to pay attention to, because early this morning I got a message from a good friend of the channel, Craig Murray, 6:18 a.m. And the very first thing when I woke up, this greeted me. It literally from Craig said, "Hey Jay, hope you're doing well, mate. If you're looking for She-Ra Barbie on Mattel Creations today, you'll need to be quick. They sold out in no time on Mattel Creations this UK this morning." Wow, that was just crazy. And of course, Craig did not keep this to himself. He was telling all the toy tubers, including our good friends over at ToyHabits.com. He was letting everybody know that that this was something that was happening right now. Toy Habits on Instagram, they were alerting everybody that this has already sold out on Mattel Creations UK. Again, thanks to Craig Murray for sending out these alerts. I think it did help. I think that a lot of people in the collector space were able to figure this out. And thanks to Craig and thanks to Toy Habits and a lot of other people who got the word out today, a lot of people were able to pick up She-Ra, but a lot of people equally were not able to pick up She-Ra. Heading over to Mattel Creations, yeah, man, as we can see here on Mattel Creations UK, she sold out. And I'm thinking she went pretty quickly. Craig didn't actually say how fast she sold out, but the fact that he was up as early as 6 a.m. in the morning, our time, it must have been really fast, because literally 65 pounds in the UK, just gone like that. Absolutely bonkers. And it wasn't really that much different here in North America. I mean, I was on the road and I checked my phone, and quite literally everybody was talking about the fact that She-Ra sold out in 10 minutes flat. Like it was absolutely crazy. And I not that I didn't think that she was going to sell out, but I thought it was going to be another one of those cases. Truthfully, I was thinking maybe a day, maybe 2 days, maybe a week. That's what I was actually thinking. But no, that is not what happened. What happened was she literally sold out in 10 freaking minutes. $55 US, which did not deter anybody. That was not a barrier to entry. People did not care. They wanted Master Universe, Barbie, Princess of Power, She-Ra doll. This is absolutely crazy. And, many of us were talking about Barbie for quite a bit. As a matter of fact, People Magazine was the first ones to officially announce that Barbie was actually going to be available as an exclusive on MattelCreations.com. I covered this article, which was written by Angela Andaloro on June 13th, a few days ago. And I do want to clarify a few things because in my video, I did say several times, although it's written right here that She-Ra spends on getting her first ever Barbie doll in celebration of her 40th year of fighting evil and saving the day. I multiple times in the video said that no, that's not right. The first She-Ra doll, and I said Barbie doll, and this is very important because I said Barbie doll, was this one, the 2016 SDCC exclusive She-Ra / Adora Princess of Power Motu doll, which I have been since educated to the fact that this is not this is not Barbie. This is literally a She-Ra doll. So there have been She-Ra dolls in the past. This one I thought was the only one. It has this fold out with She-Ra Princess of Power on the inside fold out. Talk about Princess Adora becoming She-Ra, the most powerful woman in the universe, coming with a mini comic, which is awesome. Really harkening back to the history of She-Ra and, of course, the Master Universe. This wonderful depiction of She-Ra as, of course, the Filmation edition with Swiftwind in the Filmation colors. And, of course, calling down the honor of Grayskull. There's Castle Grayskull in the background, housing the She-Ra in her for the honor of Grayskull pose, and she looks absolutely fabulous. This is a great set, and kudos to anybody who's actually got this because it is commanding absolutely ridiculous prices on the secondary market, just absolutely nuts. The front of the packaging is classic, depicting She-Ra and Catra having quite the battle right here. Awesome. She-Ra, of course, having her sword of protection, and Catra, of course, flailing around her magical whip. And on the other side, we have a host of characters who it would have been really nice to see, additional versions of these characters as dolls. I think it would be cool. We see Bo here in the corner, getting ready to fire upon Hordak over here on the side. We see Glimmer with her rose wand, the Fright Zone, and it should be noted that all of these are Filmation versions of the characters. We see Scorpia, who never actually got released, I believe, in the Princess of Power line. She was literally just a Filmation character. We see Imp at the bottom, and in the background, we actually see the Filmation version of the Fright Zone. Moving up further, we do see Shadow Weaver, who again was never really released as a Princess of Power figure. She was only a Filmation character, and of course, Filmation version of Hordak. Natosa, who tosses white nets. It was a wonderful SDCC exclusive, which depicted great illustrations on this. It's absolutely beautiful. And again, commanding huge prices on the aftermarket. On the spine is really cool too, because we actually do see Cowl, again, Filmation style Cowl, because that's not how we looked in the Princess of Power toy line. And on the other side, we do see the Whispering Woods. And who's that? That's Lukey, of course, straight out of Filmation. Wonderful to see these guys. Adult Collector and commanding massive prices. $400 Canadian. $400 Canadian is $292 US. Wow. That is still a crazy number for She-Ra, considering the fact that she was $75 if you picked her up at San Diego Comic-Con in 2016. And then I was also educated to the fact that there's actually another She-Ra doll, which I knew about this one too. Starburst She-Ra, because I had seen it on the show floor, and this was a PowerCon exclusive in 2019. So yes, there have been several versions of Barbie doll-like She-Ra figures, but not Barbies. These are in fact dolls released by Mattel specifically for the Princess of Power. So it's absolutely amazing seeing these being realized. And there on the back, of course, is the original version of She-Ra, the way she looked as a Princess of Power. And this one specifically being Starburst She-Ra. And there's Swiftwind in his original colors. Absolutely fabulous. So I did want to just mention that because yes, I had made a mistake multiple times. And just, mentioning that these are Barbie dolls. They're not Barbie dolls. They are actually, in fact, I guess, Mattel dolls, Princess of Power dolls. I guess that's really the best way to describe. This one is going for, again, a hefty sum, $200 US for this version of Starburst She-Ra on eBay. So these things do command quite the hefty price tag. So anybody who actually picked up or was able to snag She-Ra, Princess of Power, Barbie Signature Edition, congratulations, because A, they went fast. B, this probably means there aren't that many of them compared to general releases in stores for Barbies, because Barbies are printed in the in the thousands, man, in the absolute thousands. So it's pretty crazy how this thing is going down. And I imagine that later in the future, these versions of She-Ra, especially considering they are the 40th anniversary signature Barbie collection edition, they will command high prices on the secondary market if they haven't already. And man, this was crazy. She is, of course, labeled as a 40th anniversary edition. right on the top of the box, and she does look great. She-Ra, Princess of Power. It's been marketed as such. It's right there. The Barbie Signature Edition. This is Barbie She-Ra. That's I don't think we can anybody can deny that, and she looks absolutely fabulous. Sword protection is done in this wonderful vac metal style, with of course the crystal embedded into the sword, and her rooted hair, the wonderful tiara, everything about this character is just amazing. So yeah, man, it was a war today trying to get your hands on She-Ra, Princess of Power, on Mattel Creations, as both the UK and the US have been completely sold out. And I'm curious now, did anybody actually pick this up? Like, was anybody? Please in the chat, let us know if you were able to pick up the Princess of Power on Mattel Creations, because this was crazy. As I said earlier, it's quite rare now that we actually sell out of anything this quickly on MattelCreations.com. But man, I'm over the moon to know that this actually happened today, and that the Barbie line is still going strong. The Princess of Power line is definitely going strong, and of course, the 40th anniversary of She-Ra has just sent waves across the collector sphere, and is really just making headlines. This is absolutely incredible. I wasn't able to get one. I know that my good friend Mr. Home Arcade was able to get, I believe, 2 or maybe 3. Maybe he got the max. So congratulations to him, and congratulations to everybody who picked up the Princess of Power today. I am absolutely over the moon that this has done so well, and really brings back attention to She-Ra as part of a brand which has lasted this long. I mean, people immediately recognize She-Ra. Of course, there was the DreamWorks animation, which happened a number of years ago, which there are many fans and many followers of that version of She-Ra, and who adore her, right? And of course, the Princesses of Power. But in terms of the legacy that She-Ra, Princess of Power, brings to Mattel, no one can deny that this is just an absolute amazing day. I hope you're all doing well, staying safe. Last comment before we log off. You guys are awesome. Mythic Dolphin, good journey to you all. Absolutely. Guys, hope you're all doing well, staying safe. And as always, everybody, thank you very much for watching. Barbie She-Ra. Am I right? Good journey, everybody. Geek proud.